What's going on? It's Fist bringing it to you like I do because that's what I do. And today we are going to be talking about the Acog and the grip. A lot of people are like, oh, there's no difference. There's no difference in neither one of them. Well, I'm going to show you some visual, factual evidence to show you that there is a difference. Now, Drifter did cover some technical numbers from the PC. I'll leave that link below. There's 2% increased speed on the centering for the ACOG, and there's 2% for the grip. Now, if you add those two together, combined, you get a stacked combination of 4%, which rounds out to about 3 to 4 frames, depending on which weapon you use. Now, I'm going to show you in this video, whereas maybe Drifter just showed you like shooting at a wall or maybe some numbers, and people really can't really visualize what it means. Now for the SMGs, there is some difference, but it's really basically down to nothing. So it only applies to assault rifles, a couple assault rifles, if that, and some LMGs, and that's about it. But the great thing about that is that these are some awesome nuggets in the game, and I'm going to show you some short clips. And if you want me to talk about it more in some other videos, I will. This is just to give you visual, a visual idea, and I'll play it in real time. Now, some of the clips have been slowed down to emulate 60 frames per second, and then I slowed it down completely so you can actually see side by side when you're fighting against somebody, to show you how it actually works in your favor. Because when you get on one-on-one fights, I know some people are like, oh, the grip doesn't work, and the ACOG there's no purpose in it, and there's a huge purpose, because there is 4 frames of recovery on a one-on-one fight versus anybody else. For instance, you could be in a fight with somebody and they'll be stuck in a 7 to 12 frame vertical flinching kickback while you're only in 4, and you recover twice as fast as they do in a straight up fight if they do not have these things equipped. But it only works for certain weapons. So let's go ahead and see the first one. This is going to be an actually good one, a gripped FAL automatic versus the M27 with ACOG. And you see right here, it was so fast you couldn't even see it. That's less than 6 frames of action. But I'm going to slow it down now. You see he has a FAL with automatic. Now I come in with the grip and the ACOG, and he takes a hit. He goes up. That's 7 frames. He resets, and it comes back down, and he goes into another 12 frame vertical lift, and I take him out. My guy it was so fast, it reset in 4 frame vertical flinch. So that's because now that only works with the M27. Now these are the weapons you want to look for: assault rifles and LMGs that have a very close bullet pattern, spread pattern. They go straight forward. Now, if you want, you can rip the video and even slow it down further, and you'll see. Here's an example right here. Slow it down. This is I think it's a Elstat target finder, ACOG grip. He even gets the first hit on me. My guy recovers in 4 frames, and you can see, you'll notice he goes, because he doesn't have anything on, he goes into a 19 frame vertical lift on his weapon. So you're talking about, like, for example, if their gun shoots up in the air and their stomach's wide open and there's 20 frames, it takes about 6 frames, 7 frames to kill somebody in that time frame. There's 60 frames for every second. So here's another one. This is long range. This is 5 frames. 1 frame difference on the battle. Now this is very interesting. This is a target finder hammer versus ACOG grip hammer. And you'll notice that I take a hit right here. I am bloodied. And right there you see there's no flinching, but I flinch into 4 frames and I come back down. Now watch on the left hand side when he takes his hit. Boom, look how high. That's 20 frames, vertical lift up in the air. He's shooting in the sky, and I'm still shooting at him. And that's it. It's a wrap. He's done. And that is the importance. Find the weapon that best suits your situation. I think the best 2 weapons in the game right now are the M27 and the hammer for the Acog and grip. Hope you enjoyed this commentary. Till next time, your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.